Savitakang, Savicharang, Vivekajang, Pitisukang, Patamang, Janang, Upasampaja, Viharati. Vitaka, Vicharanang, Upasama, Ajatang, Sampasadanang, Setaso, Ekodi Bawang, Avitakang, Avicharang, Samadijang, Pitisukang, Tutiyang Janang, Upasampaja, Viharati. Pitiyacha, Viraga, Upekakocha, Viharati, Satocha, Sampajano, Sukancha, Hayena, Pati Samvedeti, Yang Tang, Arya, Achikanti, Upekako, Satima, Sukha, Vihariti. Tatiyang Janang Upasampaja Viharati. Sukhasacha Pahana, Dukhasacha Pahana, Kubewa, Somanasa, Domanasanang, Atangama, Adukang, Asukang, Upeka, Sati, Parisudim. Catutang Janang Upasampaja Viharati. Ida Wuchati Pikave Awana Balang. Imani Ko Pikave Dwe Kalanitik.
Okay. Can you start? Okay, good. Can you do the starting point, the number one?
Number one now.
What is the power of development monks? The first number sentence, number one. And what is the power of development monks? Okay.
Ida Bikave Bawana Balang.
Okay. You have made everything correct except this line.
Did I do it correctly?
Everything correct except this line.
Is it?
Because this is a question, so you have to start with
Katamancha
Bikawe Bawana Balang.
Yeah, Katamancha. I don't know why I start with Ida. It's
no, because Idam is the last sentence, you know. You miss out the last sentence with the first sentence.
Yeah, okay. It's Katamancha Bikawe Bawana Balang. That's why I always think I'll make a mistake.
Then Ida Bikawe Biku Vivechi Kamehi Vivecha. But when in the process of remembering, do you notice that you improve a lot in terms of grammar? You know?
Yes, I also try to, because sometimes we do not know where is the long A or the long I or the pronunciation. So I try to drag when there is a long A and all that, so that I can remember the words come with E or come with a long A. So I just try this. This one I learned a bit from my brother Kao, teacher in chanting class.
Okay. Okay, anyway.
I'm so sorry I made a mistake.
But it's okay, you did a very good job. Only one line is the first line is wrong, but the rest are okay. And it's actually not easy, you know, because I personally have tried to memorize it. It took me 2 days, 3 days. Because it's first the jhana is full of dhamma, very profound, right? And the sentence, most of the line are very different from each other, right? I said I think the fourth jhana is the easiest one, right? The first one, I think the first one is easy. Second and third one is a little bit long. Yeah. Okay, anyway, yeah. Thanks.
Thank you for giving me the chance to recite. I think with reciting, I can understand and remember the verse better.
Okay. Yeah. That's the advantage. So other students, they all should try to, like the previous students also, like Sister Wong, other students should try to recite, you know, whatever Pali sentence you have learned during this class. Do try to make an effort, you know, volunteer yourself. Okay. All right.
Sayagi, I do not know why I cannot remember the part of Katamancha. You asked me, you asked me, and yet I cannot, I cannot remember. Anyway, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, all right? Okay, so today, Sister Wong have recite this, just on this one, the Bhavana Balam on the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. So she actually managed to get everything right except this sentence only. Okay, the Katamancha Bhikkhave Bhavana Balam on this sentence. Okay. Anyway, so today we are going to continue. So it's only a little bit remaining left. The 15 I'm going to stop it, skip it because it's too long and it's not really relevant to your life. Okay, so we already say the 17 is very similar to the previous sentence. Only I highlighted all these are what is different. I highlighted only. Okay, so 17 is talking about the Brahmin. He approached the blessed one, approached and exchanged greeting with him. So after when they had concluded their greetings and cordial talk, he sat down to one side and asked the blessed one, Why is it, Master Gautama, that some beings here with the breakout of the body after death are reborn in a place of misery, in a bad destiny, in a lower world, in hell? It is Brahman because of what has done and what has not been done, that some beings here with the breakout of the body after death are reborn in the plane of misery, in a bad destination, in a lower world, and in hell. Okay, why is it? This is the second question. Master Gautama, that some beings here with the breakout of the body after death are reborn in a good destination in the heavenly world. It is Brahman because of what has done and what has not been done. It's a repeat, this one. That some beings with the breakout of the body after that are reborn in good destination in heavenly world. All right. So between this sentence and this sentence, it still have the what has been done, katata and akatata, what has not been done. And this sentence is talking about go to the black place, and this sentence go to good place. And then the Pali continue. So the Pali is actually quite long here. Even though it look very long, but there are a lot of repetition. So from here, okay. So, and this is the English translation. You received this copy before, right? So now we are going to break down the Pali here. Okay, now we will try to recite some Pali. So everybody can start here, okay? Nako aham.
Nako aham.
Imasa boto gotamasa.
Imasa
boto gotamasa.
Sankitena basitasa vitarena atam.
Sankitena basitasa vitarena atam.
Avibatasa vitarena atam ajanami.
Avibatasa vitarena atam ajanami.
Sadu me bawam gotamo.
Sadu me bawam gotamo.
Tata damam desetu.
Tata damam desetu.
Yada aham imasa boto gotamasa.
Yada aham imasa boto gotamasa.
Sankitena basitasa vitarena atam.
Sankitena basitasa vitarena atam.
Avibatasa vitarena atam ajaneyanti.
Avibatasa vitarena atam ajaneyanti.
Tenahi brahmana sunahi.
Tenahi brahmana sunahi.
Sadukam manasi karohi basisamiti.
Sadukam manasi karohi basisamiti.
Evam bodhi ko jano soni brahmano.
Evam
Bhoti
Bhoti
Janu Soni Brahmano
Bhagavato Pachasosi Bhagawa Etadawocha.
Bhagavato Pachasosi Bhagava Etadawocha.
Okay, so like in this case of very long sentence, from this sentence to here. So normally when you read like just now, do you know where to break? I mean, with this sentence, do you know where to break if you're trying to read it from these two? I mean, where are you going to break into the part by part? So just look at this sentence. Where do you think you should break it? Because we are not so familiar with Pali. We cannot just read everything in one breath. So do you know where to break?
Nako aham.
Okay, nako aham. Yes. And then?
Imasa boto gotamasa.
Okay. Yes. Why do you want to break there? So you are suggesting?
Both end with SSA. Lah.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's a good point. Okay. So, and then?
Sankitena basitasa vitarena.
Okay, so you want to break here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vitarena.
Why? Why you want to break here?
Ena, put ena.
Oh, you want to break in. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And?
Atang vibatasa vitarena. Atang ajanami. And then it can until ajanami.
So you want to break here and then you want to put this one area. Okay.
Yeah. So that's not so
okay.
long, the rest.
Yo, question.
Okay. All right. Okay. So anybody got any other suggestion where you want to break?
Oh, just now that was nako ahang.
Nago aham. Okay. Okay. All right. This is brother core one. All right. So I would suggest imasa bodha godamasa sankitena brahmanasa virarena atam. So I will break these together. I will put like this because atam is the meaning here. Vitarena is detail. Okay, so I will break here. With bhasa vihara ahamata janami. Okay, so how about this sentence? Where do you suggest? This is quite long. Sadhu me bawang gotamo. Okay, so any suggestion where to break?
Sadhu me bawang gotamo.
Gotamo here. All right, and
maybe just now.
Sorry?
This is the same. Maybe Tata Damang, they say two. Lah.
Okay, two. Okay, and then?
Then this one can follow Jivan.
Okay. Yeah, then the rest are quite same, right? Yeah. So by studying this, you notice that if you get the first line right, you will get the same meaning from this one, and from here is quite same. Okay, it's quite same here. Except the last verb, the ajanami and ajaneya, right? Okay. This one is easy. Tena ko brahmana sumana sadhu kamano sikaro hi brahmasi evambo. This is easy. Okay, and then the rest is quite easy. Okay, so I think we will read this sentence and then we will after that we'll study the Pali. Okay. Tena hi brahmana.
Tena hi brahmana.
Sunahi. Okay, sadhu kamana sikaro hi.
Sadhu kamana sikaro hi.
Basi samiti. Evamboti ko. Jano soni brahmano.
Janu soni brahmano.
Bhagavato pachasosi.
Bhagavato pachasosi.
Bhagava etadawocha. Okay, this is the rest is even easy. Ida brahmana. Ekachasa kaya ducharitam katam hoti.
Ekachasa kaya ducharitam katam hoti.
Akatam hoti kaya sucharitam.
Akatang hoti kaya
Kaya
sucharitam.
sucharita.
Wachi ducharitam katam hoti.
Wasi do charitam katang hoti.
Akatam hoti wachi sucharitam.
Akatang
Akatang
hoti
hoti
aji
wasi charitam.
sucharita.
Mano ducharitam kata katam hoti.
Mano
Mano do charitam katang hoti.
Akatam hoti mano sucharitam.
Akatang hoti
mano
mano
sucharita.
sucharitam.
Ewanko brahmana.
Evam
Evam brahmana.
Katata cha akatata cha.
katata
Akata cha akata cha.
Ewamide kache sata.
Evam
Amide kache sata.
kata
Kayasa beda paramarana.
kaya sabeda
Veda paramarana.
Apayang dukati winipatam nirayang upapajanti.
Payam dukatim vinipatam nirayam upajanti.
Okay, I think the rest is, this is a lot of repetition from here on, okay? So this sentence, even though it look long, but it's I think it's easy to recite, you know, because there's a lot of talk about kaya ducharitam and then the kaya sucharitam. So any of people here want to volunteer to recite next week?
Sayaji, I'd like to volunteer. Doris
Okay.
here.
Okay, Doris. So can you recite from this one? Tena from here and I think up to here. Okay?
Can.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay, so I
yes.
put your name.
Thank you so much, Sayaji.
So I think it's really improving if you all can learn to recite. Yeah. Okay, so it is end of this, okay? Okay,
Yeah.
now okay, so basically the sentence just now is talking about the person, he said, I do not understand in detail the meaning of the statement that Master Gautama has spoken in brief without analyzing the meaning in detail. It will be good if Master Gautama will teach me the Dhamma so that I will understand in detail the meaning of this statement. Well then, Brahmin, listen and attend closely. I will speak. Yes, sir, the Brahmin Jano Soni replied. The Buddha said this. Okay. Here, Brahmin, someone has done deeds of the body misconduct, not deeds of bodily good conduct. He has done deeds of the verbal misconduct, not deeds of verbal good conduct, and so on. Okay. And thus because of what has been done and what has done and what has not been done, that some beings here will break out the body after that. Some are reborn in the planet misery, in a bad destination in the lower world, and in hell. And this another statement. But someone here has done the deeds of good bodily good conduct, not deeds of bodily misconduct. Someone who has done the verbal good conduct, not the deeds of verbal misconduct, and has done the good deeds of mental good conduct, not the deeds of mental misconduct. Thus, it's because of what has done and what has not been done that some being with the breakout of the body after that are reborn in the good destination in the heavenly world. So you can see there's a lot of repetition. It's just talking about three karma action. And this is the final one. Okay, now we are going to words by words already. We're going to do sentence by sentence and then words by word. Okay, start from this is the from just now, okay? Okay, nahang ko aham imasa boto gotamasa sankitena brasitasa vitarena atam avibatasa vitarena atam janami. So what we do when you read it is try to, like just now, break the sentence as much as you can. Okay, because it makes some sense to make your mind easy. Instead of just looking at the long sentence, you have few block, right? So we're going to divide it. Okay, this is the first thing that you should do. Make the long sentence a little bit shorter, become shorter phrase. Then the second one, always try to look for the subject and verb. You know. So what is the subject here? Aham. Okay. And then the main verb is
Janami.
ajanami. All right, so you have this. So I now do not understand. You see the word do not. Where is the do not? Na. Okay, na. Okay, so this is the one of the particular way of writing the Pali. You can see the na and ajanami is very far. One at the beginning, the na is at the beginning, ajanami is at the end. So why is it put this? So this is in a way we call it kind of like stressing that is no, not. It's like tries to say no, I don't understand. Also stressing on the word no or not, right? Na ko aham. So I do not understand aham, right? Imasa boto gotamasa, right? Okay, or maybe we go for, okay, now we have the subject, we have the verb, now we are looking for the object, right? The object should be sometime near the verb, all right? So this is the object, right? What is atam here? Meaning, all right? So it is the meaning. So atam normally has few meanings. Yeah, it itself, sometimes if you look at like atta, parahita, or sometimes we call it the atta also means benefit. Like benefits for oneself, sometimes it translates as good, sometimes it can be a word and so on. So there are many different translations, but here is because you are talking about Vasita, what somebody, the Master Gautama has spoken. So it should be the meaning here. So far we have already understand. I do not understand atam. I do not understand the meaning. Now the meaning is further explained by this Vitarena. All right, what is Vitarena? What do you think it can mean? Yeah, in detail, right? So this act as a, what kind of part of speech in English?
Instrumental.
What kind of in detail is adverb, right?
Adverb.
Yeah, adverb. Okay. So adverb you can see sometimes we can put in acquisitive case. Sometimes in this case we can put in instrumental case. So here is instrumental. So I do not understand in detail. So na aham vitarena atam ajanami. So if you just going to come here, na ko aham vitarena atam vijanami. It's a complete sentence. I do not understand in detail the meaning up to here. Okay. I do not understand in detail the meaning. So this is a complete sentence by itself. Na aham vitarena atam ajanami. Right? But this meaning is further explained some more. Okay. All right. So this meaning is okay. Now there's another sentence. Avibatasa. Anybody can understand what is avibatasa? Okay.
Without analyzing.
Yeah, without analyzing the meaning in detail. So what kind of part of speech it is? Is it adverb also? Yeah, it can be an adverb also without analyzing in the meaning in detail. Okay, so means negative, so without. Vibhata coming from the, I did the analyzing earlier, so we can focus more on the meaning. Vibhata from the past participle of vibhajati. So divided, vibhajati is you divide something. On the root is but, B-A-H-J to divide. So the vibhata in a sense is like you are trying to divide something or you're trying to classify something. So that's the meaning of analyzing. It's like when you're trying to divide things into its properties, means that you're trying to classify, try to analyzing it. And with the art means without analyzing. Without analyzing, art is without, vibhata is analyzing, vitarena is in detail, atam is the meaning. All right. Okay. Now we go to some more. We have another atam. So what is this atam? So we have two atam here. Here is atam, and this atam is?
Is it the same meaning?
Yeah, it's a meaning here. Okay, meaning vitarena. So vitarena is also in detail.
Oh.
Okay, so the meaning in detail. So basitasa. Basita. Basita. What is basita? So basita coming from the what verb? This is the past participle. Okay. Basita from the
Basati.
Or
Basati.
basati. What is basiti? Speaks.
Speaks.
Okay, speaks. So here is spoken, all right?
Mm.
So the spoken, all right? So who spoken here? So you look at it, sa here, sa, okay? So the person here is talking about Gautama, right? So you have so many sa. You have one sa here, and you have another sa here, and you have another sa here. So all these basita is related to the Gautama. So the Gautama has spoken. All right. The Gautama Boto Gatamasa Basitasa. The Gautama has spoken. In brief, what is in brief here? In brief is Sankitena. All right. So in brief also act as a adverb. Yeah. So here is also instrumental case. Sorry, the keyboard problem again. Sorry. Sankitena. Okay. So this is all right. So in brief, Basita spoken by who? Boto Gautamasa. Now, okay. So this means that the Gautama, he has spoken in brief, Sankitena. So you can see image in detail and in brief, all these are in instrumental case, okay? Normally it can be acquisitive or instrumental, but here in the case is in instrumental case. Because sometimes when we try to form the sentence, we are trying to understand forever, what should we do? Okay, so we can use instrumental. All right, now, can you guess the case of this one? What is this boto? What is the case of boto?
Vocative? Is it
Vocative?
Vocative.
Okay. Boto, botanasa. Okay, beside vocative, what else?
Unless
remember the suffix o? Remember I told you the suffix o? There's shortcut. Shortcut.
Is it
Why is
ablative?
Ablative. Is it?
Ablative?
No.
Yeah.
Not the toe.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato.
Dative. Dative or genitive lah then.
Are you sure it's dative?
Genitive lah then. Of because SSA
Genitive.
is
Right. Yes,
genitive
it's a genitive. Because imasa Gautama, Master Gautama. So it should be Master Gautama. Okay. Yeah, it should be genitive. Yeah. Okay. This. Okay, this imasa. What is imasa here?
Of this then. Of this.
Okay, of this. So this is a definite genitive. Okay, imasa is a this genitive. Okay.
So actually the boto come from which word lah?
Bawanto.
Bawantu ah.
Bawanto. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we look at the Bawanto. Bawanto from this one. So let's see Boto. No, it's not sure here. Boto. Bawanta. Okay, from this Bawanta. Bawanta, Bawanto. Because Bawanta, the okay. All right. Okay. So one way we can see, let's say Boto. Coming, let's say if you're going to make the long A, it can be Bawan, Bawanta. The suffix enta. Enta is which suffix? Present,
Participle.
past participle, right?
Present participle,
Okay.
right?
Sorry, present participle. Okay, present participle. Okay. So like you have the what? Gacha, gachanto. Okay, like this.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So imasa of this statement now. Where is this statement in the Pali?
Detail meaning of this statement. Cannot find. That's the statement is it the basitas? You refer to basita?
Basitasa. Yeah. Okay. So this statement, where is this statement? Is it talking about this basitasa or this atam?
I think more on basitasa statement. So
Okay.
spoken thing,
Spoken, yeah,
words,
spoken thing, yeah.
words.
All right. This statement or this, maybe just this, the statement maybe not mentioned here, or maybe you're talking about the statement can be this atam, because there are two atam here, you know. Okay, so let's see if we are trying to translate in our own way. Okay, so I do not understand in detail the
Meaning.
okay, the meaning. Okay, the meaning. I do not understand. I do not understand the meaning in detail. Okay. The meaning in detail. All right. The meaning of what? Of what is spoken. Okay. Basitam. Right. What is spoken without without analysis, the avibata, right? So what is spoken without analysis? Without analysis, maybe you can put the meaning in detail. It's like a little bit complicated with too detail, right? Okay, so I do not understand the meaning in detail, or the meaning what is spoken basita without analyzing. Okay, avibata without analyzing the meaning. So this is here is vitarena atam. Okay. Okay. What is spoken without analyzing? Okay. What is spoken, and this spoken also is also mentioned that in brief, you know, by the Gautama. Okay, so the meaning, who spoken? The meaning that Master Gautama. The meaning of, maybe you can put like this, if you want to put it like this, the meanings of Gautama. But it may be more complicated. If you're going to direct translate like this, it will be more complicated. Okay. So sometimes I think the way he translate is not really direct translate, you know, but he make it more easy for the English listener to be able to appreciate this sentence, because this sentence it looks simple, but the problem is there's one atam and one atam. Then vitarena and vitarena is like two double. The words are mentioned twice, and then the adverb vitarena also mentioned twice. So he write in this way. Okay, I do not immediately understand in detail. Okay, I think it's okay the way he translate, good enough. Okay.
Excuse me, Saji. One question is the word ajanami. The ajani, the R in front, the prefix, is it a negation or it's not a negation?
It's not negation. It's not
Although it's a long A,
yeah,
it's a long.
It's the root, is a R. It seems to be a prefix R, okay? Plus the root nya, and then with the na and the ti, you know? It seems to be a prefix by itself. It's not a negation.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, okay. All right. So here is when you study sentence, the few of the interesting sentence is like basita, basati, vipata, you know, it's from the vipajati. And then Vitara. Vitara is interesting. We are talking about the explanation in detail. It's the explanation detail. Because the root is tar. The meaning of tar is to spread. So when you spread out, means that instead of just say briefly, you spread out. So just now he said briefly, this one, Sankita. Sankita is you contracted the meaning, or he just say it very shortly. So Vitara and Sankita, these two are opposite in meaning. So when you see this sentence, you will notice these two sometimes always in use. It's the opposite one. Is you mention something, you explain something, briefly Sankita and Vitara in detail. So this sentence, if you can remember, is good because you will see it quite often in the Tipitaka. Okay. Nako aham imasa boto gotamasa sankitena basitasa vitarena atam. Avipatasa, maybe you should put like this. Avitarasa is without, it's kind of like highlight. This is not analyzed at all. So with avipatasa vitarena atam ajanami. Okay. Okay, should we go to next sentence? Okay. Okay, this one. This sentence also quite easy. Okay. Sadhu me bawang gotamo tata daman desitu. All right. So what we should do is like this kind of sentence. Sadhu. Sadhu is kind of like good. Okay. Me bawang gotamo. Maybe you can put a break here. Or maybe daman desitu because it's a verb here. So you should put a break here. Yata. Yata is lady sentence. So you can put a break here. Aham imasa bodo katamasa, so you can put a break here because these three are similar. Sankitena basita vitarena atang avibatasa. Okay, which is not classified. Vitarena atam ajaneyanti. So you notice this sentence, the one I underline, is totally similar except the last one. What is ajaneyanti? Aya. Okay. So what is this aya? Aya is a
Octative.
octative. Okay, so how do you translate the octative? So how do you translate the octative?
From Ajanati, right? From Ajanati, so it's Ajaneya.
Here is I do not understand. So here is I would understand, I should understand, I may understand. Okay. Okay, so I may understand. So maybe here I would understand is better. Okay. So sadhu me brahmam gotama. Okay. Now just now is boto. Just now you see the word boto. Okay, boto. This one become bawam. Do you notice the difference? Okay. I think this is rare form. You see, this is a nominative, right? Okay, nominative. Where can you find this? This I think you have to look at. If you want to find the detail, you have to find the Pali made easy for the consonantal. I think on the present participle. I'm trying to find the.
Yeah,
Let me look at.
Just now, you say gachanto, right? So
Gacham, yeah,
it can be
gacham.
gachang also. So
Yes.
bawanto,
So
bawang.
page 60. Wait, I need to find the 60. Not 60. I think this is try to not this. Lesson 22. Yeah. This Dana 1 2. So okay, this is a anta suffix. Okay, so you can see this gacham. All right. So when you see the m dot, and then the also like to here. Okay, you can see. So you can see the just now like bawam, and then the to. Okay, boto. So these two, you can refer to this present participle on the lesson 22 for reference. You know, sometimes we don't need to memorize all the grammar because is one thing is not interesting to memorize. But when you come across certain grammar point like just now, like the bawam and boto, so you should refer to your any grammar book that you're always familiar. Okay, so pick out any good quality grammar book and keep it somewhere. So when you come to across it, you can use it. Right? So we can see the bawam and gotamo. So this is definitely is a nominative case. Okay, sadu me. Right, Brahman Gotamo. Right. Tata Daman Deseto. So okay, we just stop at this sentence. It look quite complete sentence to me. Okay. So sadhu. Sadhu is it will be good if Bawang Gotamo, which is the subject here. Okay. Maybe I highlight with another color. All right. So Brahman Gotamo. Okay, now Tata Damam Deseto. Okay, Deseto. Deseto is
Imperative.
okay. Imperative. What is that? Deseto.
Preach or teach.
Would teach.
May
Would
preach.
teach. Yeah, would teach. Okay, would teach, may teach, or it's a request here. No, this is a request. Yeah. So would teach or may teach is a should be teach also may teach is better. It's a polite way. Okay. And this is a polite because when you see he call it Bawam Gautama, the way he addressed the Buddha is a very politely. Okay. Master Gautama. That's why they translate as a master. It's a very polite way of a request the Buddha. Would teach the Dhamma. All right. So the Dhamma as a 8 parts of speech, what is this Dhamma should be? Should be the object here, right? So the subject is, who is the subject?
Master
What is the subject here?
Gautama.
Buddha Gautama, all right. And then object is Dhammam.
Dhammam.
Verb is
Deseto.
Deseto, word teach, all right. Word teach. Now, how about this may? What do you think this may should be?
To me.
Okay, to me. Okay, so what case it can be?
Dative.
Right, dative, right? May is this is a shortcut one. It's a short version. Okay. So if you don't want to put may, what other things you can use as a dative? May what? May hama.
My hang.
My ham. Okay, you pronounce it my ham. All right. So this is a dative. All right. So just to repeat, as you, I think you all know. So object should be normally is an acquisitive case. All right. This is called indirect object. Indirect object means that like to a person or what here. So here is a dative case. So here is a may. All right. So acquisitive is the Dhammam. All right. Sadhu may Bawang Gautamo Dhammam Deseto. So this is complete sentence already. It will be good if Master Gautama will teach me. So will teach me the Dhamma. So up to here. You can stop here. So it's a complete sentence by Shah. Sadhu me Bawang Gautamo Dhammam Deseto. Right? Then you have the relative sentence with the tada, relative pronoun yada. All right. So tada, how should we translate in English? Okay. So let's say we are going to make this sentence, going to learn some relative pronouns. So we are going to now we're going to see how should we translate this tada. Sorry. Okay. Now tada. How should we translate this tada?
What about this is a if, how to apply if?
If.
How to apply?
No. If it's just an English statement. There's no if in Pali. This is just a guide. So if you don't want to put the if, it will be good. It will be good.
That.
It will be good that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can. It will be good that. What's on teach the Rama? Tada. How you translate tada here? Remember you have the ta. Okay. Ta like what? Here is ida. That side is tada.
There.
So they or in that way. No.
Oh,
in this way is a itam. In that way is a in that way. Okay. In that way. Yada. All right. So now you have the yada. Okay. Now we skip the yada first. Okay. Now we go to this sentence. Aham. Okay. This is the same sentence like just now. Okay. Aham. I think this aham. I imasa. This statement bodo gatamasa of Master Gautama Sankitena in brief. Vasitasa has spoken. Vitarena in detail. Atam meaning. And here is another one. Avibatasa. Not classified in detail. Not classified in detail. All right. Okay. The meaning. Atam ajanaya. So okay. So I will sure understand in detail the meaning of this statement. Okay. Now you have the relative pronoun tada. We already explained tada. How about yada? So maybe you can be here. So that. All right. So that and continue. So that. In that way, so that. And even you put this sentence, this in that way is still okay. It will be good that Master Gautama will teach me the Dharma in that way, so that, and continue as above. Okay. So we are trying to keep as close to the Pali as possible. So here is quite simple. So it's only this one is a sadhu me bawam Gautamo tada damam desitu. Only this one. And this only this are ajanayanti. So I should be able, I would understand. Above is ajanati. All right. Above is boto gotamasa. Here is bawang gotamo. All right. So you can see the difference in grammar. Boto, bawang. So remember, when you come across this kind of thing, you are not sure what is this bawang. Always refer to some grammar book, right? Like this gacham. And then the gachato. So this is interesting. So always remember, consonant is not so difficult. So just remember always this is some special form here, right? This like I say, this is a ta. This is the a sound, and this is the o sound like bhagavato, and this is the i sound. So remember a or i, right? And then also another special form is this one. Normally the plural is with the long a sound, correct? But here the another for plural is the o sound. So this one you have to remember. So this is special form. And this is also a special tone, the tam, all right? This one we know already, tanam we know already. So we have to remember the tam here. It's a short form. Then the rest are quite similar. You can see all this to, accusative, also, yeah, this is also another one. Another short form, another special form here. Okay. Then the rest are quite same. Okay. O, a, a, ena, a, b, a, he, asma, amha, a, he, a, b, asa, anam, a, asmi, amhi, asu. Okay. Only few special form. So you just have to remember like this. Okay. So let me. Okay.
So,
I think this is okay. Yes.
The one, the Ajanayanti, the NTI, what does it represent?
NTI. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Oh, this one? Anti.
Yeah.
Iti.
But the N?
Huh?
The N, what form it gives? Because this one seems to be a first person, right? First person.
Okay.
Because ahang, so first person singular.
Yeah. It's a first person
it should
singular.
Be me, right?
No, with the M dot. Ajayam. Is it right?
Octative.
Yam.
Is it yam? Oh, I don't know.
Right. No.
No, don't know.
Aya, ayom, ayasi, ayata, ayami. Ayami.
Yummy.
Here. Oh, this ayam. But it look like yam to me, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Or is it another different kind of a verb here?
Not sure. I don't know.
Not sure. Okay, go and check yourself. Don't ask the teacher all the time. All right. Aya, ayom. Or maybe it's another, we call it those, you have to look for the special form. But
Yeah,
the
unless it's special,
optative.
because usually it's
Oh yeah,
yummy.
it's the atonopada.
Oh, Dukanipata.
Yeah,
okay.
it's the ayami. Yeah, it's a special one. So you can find in the any Pali book. Yeah. Ayum. Yeah. So it's the atonopada.
Okay.
So this one should be the atonopada optative. You know what is the optative? How do you call it in Pali? Satami.
Supami.
Yeah, it's a satami. Okay. So there are some special forms satami. Okay. All right. Okay. Now.
Thanks.
Okay. Now this is easy. Tena hi brahmana sunahi sadhukam manosi karohi basisamiti evam bodhi ko janosomi brahmano bhagavato pachaso si bhagava etadavacha. Okay, now tena hi. Tena hi is a, there's many ways you can translate, but here it's just well then, or then, or yeah, he is actually kind of like emphasis or sometimes have no meaning. Tena hi, well then, brahmana is a, what case is this? It's a
Vocative.
vocative, right? So how you know it's vocative?
Short A.
Yeah, it's a short A, all right? Brahmana, vocative. Sunahi. Sunahi is a
Imperative.
imperative,
Second person.
second person.
Singular.
Okay, why? Tu and tu, hi ta mi ma, all right? Now, sadhukam manosi karohi. Okay, sadhukam is?
A verb, is it? Or what? Not sure. Consider is what?
Sadhu, what is sadhu?
Sadhu is excellent.
Well, okay,
Well,
okay,
excellent.
well, all right. So if you're going to, so listen well or pay attention here, manasik karohi. Okay, so we look at this manasik. So manasik is a consonantal, okay? So you have to look at the seat here. So for manasik, what is manas? Do you know what is manas? What is manas? Manas is mind, okay? So sometimes we become mano. So here, always one of the grammar point as, we change it to the o sound, all right? So when you got manasik means manas plus the
I.
plus the I sound, okay? Manas plus the I sound. What is this I? Which case?
Locative.
How you know a locative?
The table there.
It's a table there. It's because that's how I already say. So there are some special form, right? So O-R, O-R-E, all right? So if you cannot remember the any too much thing to remember, so you just remember the three sound. Instrumental ablative is R sound. Dative or genitive O sound. Locative is the I sound. Okay, O-R-E, okay, I sound. So you got the here. So manas, si, right? And then you always listen to Bhagavato. Bhagavato. So Bhagavato. So to here is this one. So it's easy to remember. All right. So manasi is a locative consonantal group. So it's a locative. So pay attention in the mind. All right. All right. So here this is the translation. So we can see. Well then, Brahmin, listen. Listen. All right. What is listen? Sunahi. You listen, okay? You listen, sunahi. So this one the verb. You listen, and after you listen, what should you do? Manasik karohi. Manas is mind, all right? So how you translate this manasik orally? Manasik karohi. So if you try in the mind, okay? How about manasik?
Make
Karohi.
Make
How is it karohi? Make. So make in the mind. Okay, make in the mind. So it it's an imperative here also. Let you make in the mind. Means that focus on the mind. So you listen and sadhukam. Listen well. You listen. You can say listen well and pay attention. All right, Karo say pay attention. Listen well or pay attention well. Sadhukam is a ability. Here, like just now, we call it a verb. Sometimes can be instrumental, but here sadhukam take place acquisitive case. So next time, if you want to write sentence, you always remember a verb. You can put either in an instrumental or acquisitive, like sadhukam. So manasik karohi, you make in the mind. You pay attention. All right. So this means that pay attention. Pay attention in the mind and basisami. All right. What is basisami here?
Future tense. First
Future
person.
tense. All right.
Singular.
So what's the meaning of basisami?
I will speak.
Future. First
I
person.
will speak.
Singular.
Singular. Okay.
Singular.
So I will speak. Who will speak?
The
Who will
Buddha.
speak? The
the
Buddha.
Gautama,
All right.
Buddha.
Okay. So you listen well. You pay attention. You attend closely. All right. And I will speak. So this is the way the Buddha teach. You know. So the Buddha will speak and then ask them to focus. So evam. Okay, so now next time you want to know beside the amma, beside amma bandit, you also can say evam. Evam means yes. Bo. Now you come to this another one. Bo. All right. Bo. This is sir. Okay. So you want to find out the bo, you have to go in dictionary. What is it bo? Coming from? Is it coming from this boto or the boto? Yeah, bawanto. You see? Bo from bawanto. So, okay. So you have this. Bo means the vocative of bawan. Okay. Bawanto. Okay. So ewan bo. So next time you can use this sentence. Yes, sir. Ewan bo. Well, you can use this one already. Ewan bo.
But
Right?
the bo I think refer to the sangha or
To
just
the Master
Buddha.
Gautama. Master Gautama. Yeah, yeah. Bo.
So we
This
cannot
is
say
a
bo.
this is a polite way of saying bo. Yeah, also my dear friend also can. Yeah. Dear sir, friend, my dear. Okay.
This one, the also, I think maybe that one less.
Also is friend. Yeah.
Friend.
But this is kind of like friendly. As a bo is like, I think this is where
my
dear,
dear
my
friend.
dear friend. Okay. My dear friend. Okay. Ewan bo ko. You have to call here. Then this is very easy. Jano Brahma. No. What is this one? Is a he Brahmin. Then okay. Bhagavata Pachasosi. All right. Pachasosi is another verb here. What is Pachasosi? He replied.
Right.
He replied, and what is the case of this Bhagavato? What do? So he replied to the last one. Okay. So this is a dative. So that's why just now you all learn the what ROE or. Okay, ROE is very useful. Dative singular. Okay, so you have the here Pachasosi. Okay, now this word, can you break down? Pachasosi. What is the prefix? What is the root? What is the suffix? Pachasosi.
Pachasosi. I remember Saji say is what? But maybe tia.
Yeah, patia and
Sru.
and
Sru. I think
su.
Su.
How about this SI? What is this SI?
SI is past tense, aorist.
Yeah. So this one is not second person, no. Sometimes if people thought it's a second person, okay, this is the past tense. Okay, so we look at this one. So patik. So you can break down to patik and associate. Okay. So patik here. Then this patik means that remember the T, I change it to TY. TY according to some of the changes become CC, right? So pachak plus associate. Associate with the A, and then the root is su. Su is to listen, okay? And then you plus the, and how do you get the SI, the last one? You get this is past tense, so you put the I, but how you get the S? S is a insertion, okay? So in the past tense, sometimes we have the insertion of the S. So this is the past tense. So it's not that TNT mima, it's not there, okay? So it's a S insertion in the past tense for this past tense, okay? Like DCC, right? DCC is not you speak or you teach, okay? It's a des plus this A plus the S plus the I. So it's a past tense of expounded, okay? Expounded. So this insertion of S also. So pachak sosi. So remember, it's not TND sita mima. It's not the second person. Okay. So you have the next one, Bhagawa Eda Dawocha. So Bhagawa is the Buddha. Right. Now you can see the wa here. Bhagawa. It's a short form. So to this, you have to find the consonantal or the one group, VAN grand. Right? Eda Dawocha. Etam plus awocha. Right. So you have some of the changes here. Sorry. So etam plus awocha. Sometimes the keyboard really impermanent. Huh? So etam with the M dot. All right. So I have to copy M dot because this Galaxy is not so good at the copying. Okay. So easy. So this sentence is quite simple. So if you can remember, this sentence is good because you find this pattern of sentence in a lot in Tipitaka. Tenahi Brahmana Sunahi. So then, well then, Brahmana, look at this. You listen, Sunahi. Sadhukam, listen well, okay? Or listen well, or now Sadhukam may link to Sunahi, or you want to link with the Manasi also can. Listen well, Sadhukam, Manasi Karohi. Manasi in the mind, Karohi. You make in your mind, listen well. This means they pay attention. Pasisami, I will speak. Ewambo, yes. Yes, sir. Ko Jana Somi Brahmano Bhagavato Pacha So Si. He replied to the Bhagavato, dative to the Buddha. Bhagawa, the blessed one, at other words, he said this. Okay, now this sentence look long, but actually it's quite simple. Ida Brahmana. Okay, Ida is here, Brahmana. Okay, Ekachasa Kaya Ducharitam Katam Hoti. So here the grammar point, even though it's a genitive here, but it's not translated as a genitive. Okay, so we come across this point a few times already. So okay, so someone, English translates a nominative subject here. Okay, someone is a translate as a subject here, but here translate as a here Pali is genitive. Eka chasa. Someone kaya ducharitam. Bodily misconduct, katam hoti. All right, katam is a past participle, but when you put the hoti here, okay, katam is let's say if you just put the word katam, so you can translate as he had done, okay, or has done. But if you going to put the katam hoti, it only can be one possibility, has done. All right. Or sometimes you can translate as was done also, something like that. Okay, katam hoti, has done. So somebody has done the bad action, bodily bad action, misconduct. Akatam. Now you see, not done. Kaya sucharitam. Good action, he does not done. Easy. Vacha ducharitam katam hoti. Has done verbal misconduct. Akatam hoti vachi sucharitam. So here is vacha. Sometimes here vachi. Here is using the vachi. So mano, the mind. Okay, mano. Ducharitam katam hoti. Has done the mind bad action. Akatam hoti mano sucharitam. Not done the mind good action. So this means that here from this statement, he only done the bad thing. Okay, he done all the ducharitam bad thing. He doesn't do the good thing. In the three doors, the mind, to the mind, to the verbal, and to the body. So this means that he only done the bad thing. So when he done the bad things, what happened? Of course. Okay. So just remember this grammar point. Huh? Here is this is a genitive, but it's not translated as a genitive here.
Saji, is that considered as genitive, absolute, or assolutive?
It's not absolute. It's not
Absolute. Okay.
Okay. So maybe let's say if you want to do literal translation, you can see here. Like we can do it. Okay. If you want to put genitive, you can see we can translate. Let's say we're going to do maybe one way of translation. You can see. So you can put, if you want, for there is bad, there is bodily misconduct done. How do you translate? Okay. Maybe translate to, if you're going to put genitive, to someone bodily.
Of someone, is it genitive? Is off.
Let's try this there. Okay, misconduct has been done. Okay, so this one we translate, or you're going to put then, okay, bodily misconduct of someone has been done. So there's two ways. If you either take it as a genitive or dative, but I think genitive sounds better. Yeah. Okay. So this is a much more, I think, good one. Okay. So because here can be genitive or dative, but dative doesn't make clear. So body misconduct of someone has been done. It's a passive sentence. Okay. Yeah. But I can't understand.
Yeah, I think it's something like possess, have the sense of possessive also. Has done, is it something like that?
Has done, yeah, has done.
Because I recall now words the Dhammapada verses Danang me ati,
Yeah.
Danang
Yes.
me ati, Putta me ati.
Yeah. For that case, for the I have something, you have to be that ati something, yeah. All right. So, but here is putting the hoti here.
Ati oti same lah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a genitive here or dative here, but I think it's also maybe not possible. Okay. But this we call it the possible way of translation, the way you see either dative or genitive. Sometimes in this way we can open the mind to various possibility, right?
Okay.
Okay, now after he done so many bad action, he doesn't do any good action. What have happened? So you will see this sentence. We see this sentence before up to here. Okay, we see this sentence before.
Yes.
Okay. So just underline. Okay. So evam ko brahmana katata cha akatata cha. All right. Evam ko. Thus, it is because. Now, this katata cha akatata is a long A here. So what do you think this long A stands for? This long A. So that's why sometimes people say why we need to be very careful with the Pali. So when you look at it, katata, you have this is a kata plus secondary suffix ta and with the long a. Okay. So what is this long a? What's the meaning of this long a? What this long a stand for?
Is it
Okay.
the reason? Reason. Because
yes, it's the reason. Okay, so that's why it translates because. That's the reason why it translates because. Okay, it's an ablative. In a way, you can say it's a kind of like ablative here or instrumental here. It takes the things reason. Okay, because we look at the Pali, ewan ko means in that way as above or Brahmana. Because of done, what has done and what has not been done. What is done means that he had done the bad action and not done the good action. All right, because katata long a katata. So long a is the show the reason because. Okay. So that's why it's not so obvious here, but it's important to highlight. So because of this long a here. The rest are quite easy. Okay. Ewan ko Brahmana katata cha akata cha. So this one will come before ewan mide kache. Some beings, sata beings, kayasa, beda, the breaking of the body you come across. Param marana, param is after, marana after the death. Apayam, misery, dukatim, bad destination. Vinipatam, lower, nirayam, upapajanti, arise, plural. All right. So this sentence will come because before this we analyze, I think last week or the week before. Okay, so here actually show the reason why people go to hell, why people go to the four lower world. Okay, so here I have two possibilities. First, he has done something and he has not done something. So this means that according to this reason, he has done the bad thing and not done the good things. So it has two reasons here, like mentioned above. So it's not just that if somebody do the bad thing, he also not do the good thing, and because he had not do the good things, his bad karma is, can say, predominant. All right. So that's why we need to, let's say if we do any bad things, we need to wash our karma with good things all the time, good actions. Now, okay. And now this is repeat. I think this is quite easy. All right. Now, idang pana brahmana ekasya cha kaya sucharitam katam hoti. Akatam hoti kacha to charitam. What's different between this sentence and previous sentence? Okay, see what's the difference between these two? All right. Previous sentence is kaya ducharitam katam hoti. Bad action he done. Here is kaya sucharitam katam hoti. Good action he has done. So there's a difference. The previous sentence, he done the bad action, he hasn't do the good action. Here is he done the good action, he hasn't done the bad action. Okay, so if you want to recite the Pali, actually it's quite easy. Once you understand the logic, it's easy to recite it. So I think the rest is quite same. Ida pana brahmana ekasa kaya sucharitam katam hoti. Kasha sucharitam. Bodily good conduct he has done. Akatam hoti to charitam, not the deeds of bodily misconduct. Vachi sucharitam katam hoti, he has done the verbal good conduct. Akatam hoti, vachi ducharitam, he has not done the verbal bad conduct. This means that like scolding, gossip, slandering, and so on. Mano sucharitam katam hoti, mental good conduct. Akatam hoti mano ducharitam, not the mental misconduct. So ewan ko brahmana katata cha kata is same like just now. Ewan meche, this one we see before. Same sentence. But here difference is talking about this going to good place. Ewan meche kata che some beings sata Kayasa Beda, breaking of the body. Param, after the death. Sukatim, good destination. Sagam, heaven. Heaven world. Upapajanti. All right. So because he had done the good action, not done the bad action, after breaking of the body, he reborn in a good destination in the heaven world. All right. I think this sentence is also very easy to recite. Okay. And this is the last sentence. Abhikanta bo katama pe. Right. What is this pe? Pe means this sentence has been repeated many times in the previous Pali sentences. It's actually a very long sentence. Here it just shortcut with the Pali word pe. Pe means from the word peleya. And English just show with the ... three dot. Okay. This means that it's a contracted here. It's not showing full. Abhikantam. Excellent. Bo katama. Upasakam. Mam bawam gotamo. Daretu. Ajatage panupetam saranam gatanti. All right. Now, who is the subject here? Who is the subject here? Bawam Katamo.
Gotamo, is it?
Katamo, yeah. Okay. So it's a subject here. Okay, who is the object here?
Check. Is it the Saranam?
No.
No, Upasakam.
Mum.
Okay.
Mum. Okay. What is the mum here? Okay, mum is?
Me, yeah. Me.
Me, okay. Me, mum. Me is mum. Okay. So, what is Daretu?
Consider.
Okay, consider. Okay, consider. Consider. How can it appear at the same time? I'm going to put another color. Okay, consider me. Consider me as what?
Upasaka.
Okay, upasaka. Upasaka means, all right. So, lay follower. Who, and then explained by Ajatage. Panu petam saranam gata. Okay, saranam gata, I think you all know. Saranam is refuge. Gata is gone. Has gone for refuge. So saranam gata. So this means that he, at this point, you can say at this point, he take refuge in the Buddha or Triple Gem. So this is the standard of how they taking refuge at the time. Very short sentence, but consider they become the Buddhist already, Buddha disciple. So Saranagata has gone for refuge and Ajatage. All right. Ajatage, what is Ajatage?
Aja is today, but Age, not sure.
Okay. Aja is today, right? So Aja is a tage, age. All right. So you can break down to this Aja plus age, aga. What is aga? Aga means this point, you know, from today as a point here, means that from today onwards. Okay, from today onwards. Okay, from today onwards, pana upatem. Okay, pana upetam. So how do you break this one? Pana, what is pana? Pana means breathing. Okay, somebody breathe means that from the whole life, talking the meaning of life. Okay, upeta means that when you have the life, means that as long as you are living for life, upeta. Approach attempt means that you have this life, start from this point, from this today, you go for refuge, has gone to sarana gatam. So gatam is a past participle. So this means that he take refuge in the Buddha. So the root is gam plus ta. So this is the past participle. Gone. Okay, now this sentence is similar. Okay, we finished already after so long. But here is the Pali is getting longer. It's actually the Pali is getting interesting also, right? Yeah. Okay, other people, any question beside Brother Ko? I think Brother Ko is the only one answer. Other are very quiet. Noble silent. Okay. So in this way, because all right, so I will save this one. Later I'll share with you all. Okay. So why I want to share this Anguttara Nikaya? Because first thing, there are a few reasons here. Yeah. Let me see. If I stop the screen saving, is the screen saving still on?
No. It's already stopped.
Okay. All right. Okay. There are a few reasons why I want to teach Anguttara Nikaya, because I feel that when you all do the Pali grammar book, you always learn more about animals, right? Like the farmer brings the cow, and then you see on the what, and you go to market and you buy something. All this talking about the cow, the animal, the dogs. You go to jungle, and then the jackal, and then the lions. All these. There are so many animals mentioned in the other Pali books, especially like New Pali Course. All these are because all these books are created about 50 years ago when environment are full of animals. So for our era, I think we don't really see much of the animals. So might as well we go straight to the Tipitaka. So in this way, you also learn the grammar, and also you learn some really very simple Pali sentence. But this sentence, once you understand, you'll be able to read a lot of Tipitaka, some of the Pali text by yourself, because some are really very similar, very repeated by itself. Okay, all right. So I still have a little bit I want to share on the grammar point. So previously I was talking about mention some grammar point. So it's my own little bit creation. So let me go to the book. Okay. So previously we go through some of the kita and tadita. All right. So today we already see some of the tadita. Okay. Today we see a lot of past participle. So past participle is under the kita suffix. It's a very basic one. And then secondary tadita, you will see is the okay. Just now we see the ta, okay, the kata ta. This is under the bawa tadita, the state or something that has been done, like kata and agatata. All right, and then all right, I think upasaka. Sometimes you see the upasaka also, maybe under this one, upasaka. Okay, there are some many. That's how we see all the ta, like just now the yada, tata. So in that way, in this way, yada, tata. So this one we see just now also. All right. So like ja, aja, we see just now. So this is the tadita suffix. Right. Idani, sometimes we always see this idani now. Right. So that's why, and there are some things here. Okay, there previously I mentioned about this already. So I think when we study the Pali, so myself we instead of go through the whole Pali book with so many verbs, different kind of verbs. So myself we just study one verb and try to see the changes, like in present tense, like pach, pacha, and ti. So you got pachati, pachati, pachanti, pachasi, pachata, pachami, pachama. And when you want to write Pali, if you are interested to write Pali, so future tense you just put the isa here. So and you delete the a here, you delete the a, and then you put the isa. So you got pachisati, pachisanti. And with the past tense, you put the a in front. So you got apachi, apachum, apachinsu, apachi, apachita, apachim, apachima. Right? And then there's another one called past imperfect with a long a. So apacha, apachu, and so on. And with the imperative mode, you just put that. Today we see the tu just now. We see the they say tu. So pacha, pachatu, and then pachantu, pachachi, pachata, pachami, pachama with the tu here. Objective is always with the a. Yeah. So So you got the pachaya, pachayum, pachayasi, pachayata, pachayami, pachayama. And conditional, this is the one of the one we see. It look like a little bit like past tense with the future, with the short A, and with the isa look like future tense. And then with the long A for the third person. So you got apachisa, apachisamsu, apachise, apachisata, apachisam, apachinfima. So I think this is also one way to learn. All right. So if you're interested, you can make your own any verb that you like and try to make it into these like 7 types of verbs to see how it changed. Also interesting to that as your own project. Right. And it has some, this one I get from somewhere. Yeah. Indefinite verb. It has no definite tense but follow the primary verb like gerund. Gerund is in Pali called pupakala, like pachitua. Having cooked, after cooking and cook and. Like sa pachitua ida agachati. So you translate it, after cooking she comes here, or she cooks and comes here. But this gerund, because it's gerund, you call it no definite because you have to follow the last one. Last one is called primary. So this agachati is a present tense. So you have to translate she cooks with the s and comes here. But if this is a future tense, so sa pachitua is still use the pachitua, ida agachisati. Here is future tense. So you have to translate as she will cook with the will cook and comes here. All right, she will cook and will come here. Right, so you can put a will come here also. All right, another indefinite verb is a infinitum, itum. Express the purpose, motive, intention. Sa pachitum ida agachati. She comes here to cook. So it's a to cook here is just an infinitive. It doesn't have past or present or future. It's just an infinitive here. So sometimes we see the participle. We have the past participle, present participle, and future participle, right? So past participle, agato, ida, so buchim. So after coming here, he ate. Or he came and then ate here. So you can put as a present tense. Okay, present past particle, present particle. Akanchanto ida so buchati buchis. Coming here, he eats, he ate. Purisena agachitabam should become by the man or should come. All right. So this is just some reference for how we see the changes in the participle, past, present, and future. So this one again is also buchi. So it should be this one abuchi, right? With the word, maybe put the long A also abuchi. Okay. So this some exercise. I mean, if you're interested, you can also try to do like this. It's interesting to see the changes in a sentence or in a verb, and in this way you can improve your Pali, you know. So instead of try to remember so many verbs, so just make one verb like pachita, pachitum, or this, and try to make it into different type of gerund, infinitive, or different kind of tenses here. Okay, I think this is my sharing today, right? Okay, so I think it's already 1.5 hours. So
Sadhu.
okay, all right. So see you next time. So for next time, do you want to continue the Anguttara or do you have